What's up guys, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to do sit down shin juggles. Check it out. So sit down shin juggles are a really good way to add some variety to your sit down combos. Just make sure you have a good level of sit down, so don't rush into them. Make sure you master the basics first before you move on to this. First step is to learn the shin stall and have a go at that on both sides. This isn't completely necessary to do shin juggles, you can do it without learning the shin stall, but it's a good idea because it helps with your positioning and understanding of the movement. I already did a tutorial on shin stall, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. So start off with some normal sit down juggling, and when you're ready, hit the ball up just a little bit higher to give yourself time to stretch your leg out, making sure that your shin is placed directly underneath the ball as it drops down. As the ball comes down, just raise your shin ever so slightly to hit the ball so that it comes straight back up, and from there you can bring your leg back in and return to normal sit down juggling. Make sure that you're not raising your leg too quickly to meet the ball, because then you'll end up having a heavy touch. Your shin is a really hard surface area, so it doesn't take a lot of power to hit the ball back up again. The next step is to try this, but this time on your other shin, and it's really important to develop good touch and technique on both shins. Once you're familiar with that and you can do it pretty easily, I'd recommend moving on to doing 2 or 3 juggles in a row but on the same shin. So after the first shin juggle, just leave your foot placed out in front of you so that your shin is still underneath the ball, and as it comes back down, just repeat the process and do 2 or 3 juggles, then return back to normal juggling. Once again, once you've mastered this, make sure you're trying it on your other shin as well. At this point, you should be feeling pretty confident with your shin juggling, you should have a good technique, and you can move on to just doing shin juggling without any normal sit down juggling in between. So make sure that you're switching between shins and try and go 1-2 on one shin and then 1-2 on the other. This is a good way of doing shin juggling, building up your technique and your confidence. To really test yourself and make sure that you've got perfect shin control, you can try and go from shin to shin with each juggle. This isn't completely necessary, but it is a good challenge and something you should aim to do. The most important thing that you don't want to do is just juggle on one shin, and you shouldn't do that anyway since you've been practicing on both shins. But if you end up doing 9 or 10 juggles on one shin, it just looks bad and it makes you look like a weak freestyler. So have confidence in your other leg and use both shins. And that's it for the sit down shin juggling tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. One thing I would say is that just try and keep control of the ball. Don't hit it too high or too low. Just make sure you're keeping the ball in the same place, and also make sure you're not swinging your body from side to side trying to keep control of the ball. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more tutorials, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you all next time. Make sure you check out lensfreestyle.com in the meantime, and yeah, peace.